The pressure on this man now. Beaten by Fredericks in Oslo. Is that playing on his mind? I doubt it. So confident. This man, one or two people saying there are question marks over his psychological preparation for races after only finishing second in the 100 metres. That's a qualified only, I say, because of course Bailey set a world record. That proving the speed of this track, and the world record, of course, a distinct possibility here. Johnson then in lane 4. There he is. Line up from the inside. Mike Marsh, reigning Olympic champion, is in 1. Jeff Williams is in 2. Michael Johnson, the world record holder, is in 3. Garcia of Cuba in 4. Frankie Fredericks, the Olympic silver medalist at 100s, in 5. Atto Boldon, the bronze medalist, in 6. Stevens in 7. Obadele Thompson in lane 8. Away first time. Johnson knows he's got to get away very fast indeed in 3. He's already picked up Garcia outside him. Fredericks running hard. He's made up ground on Boldon. It's been a great 100 by these 3. Johnson comes into the straight with a lead. Can you believe it? What's the block? This is fast. He's going to win by miles. He takes the gold medal. 1932, and he set the world record way west. Gold goes to Michael Johnson. Fredericks took silver. The bronze went to Atto Boldon there. The world record he set on this track some 5 weeks ago has been shattered by over a third of a second. That is staggering sprinting. He wrapped up the gold medal in the first 100 metres, but in the second half of the race he tore the world record apart. It was his own world record. He tore the field apart, and most importantly he tore apart Fredericks, Boldon and Mike Marsh, who are the men he may have been worried about in his preparation for this final. That is incredible. The world record right down close to 19 seconds. Steve, I've never seen anything like it, and another double tonight after the double of Perec.
Well, not that he needed it, but he got the start of his life, and what a fantastic race. It was all won really once they came off the bend and Johnson was in the front. There was no coming back for Fredericks, and I tell you what, when they crossed the line, Fredericks and Boldon just looked at each other as though, what was that? And then turned round to look at the time, and then it was another 5 seconds, and Fredericks finally started to applaud, not believing what this man had done. That really was something special. Bailey was great in the 100, but this was better. Michael Johnson, second gold medal, second world record of these Olympic Games. It was the perfect race. I'd love to see it all again because he got a fantastic start. Fredericks was fast round the bend, caught Boldon up. We know Boldon can run a good bend, but those two, you have to say, although we're just looking on the clock here, Fredericks ran a new personal best for him and an African record of 19.68. That would have been just outside the old world record, and he's miles behind Johnson. Boldon also a new national record, 19.8. Obadele Thompson in 4th, a national record, 20.14. But all that pales into insignificance behind Michael Johnson. What more can you say? I thought he would do it in the 400, and he's blown it apart in the 200.
Well, Steve, it confirms this is a sprinter's track. This stadium, I think, will be remembered as the home of sprinting. World record in the 100 from Donovan Bailey, 9.84. World record here by a much bigger margin from Michael Johnson. Johnson here bouncing off that track, and those gold spikes of his. I was able to pick one up the other night. I was privileged enough to pick one up the other night after his second round race, and there's nothing to them. It's like 3 or 4 sheets of paper in your hand. It's quite astonishing what he runs here, as though he's got wings on his feet as well. 19.32, the world record confirmed. Fredericks 1968, as Steve says, and third place Boldon 19.80.